I'm Robert Osborne, and welcome. Thanks for joining us. You know, somebody's describing a movie to you, and they call it a children's film. Well, you might have visions of a movie that little Maya or Mikey wants to see, but one that's agony for a grown-up to watch. But every now and then, a children's film comes along that's just as enjoyable and just as touching to adults. And for the rest of this December 16th, we're going to share with you some of those films that have managed to enchant people of all ages. First up, we have an Oscar-winning gem from 1956, a movie that packs more joy and more imagination in a half an hour than most full-length features do. It's called The Red Balloon, and it was filmed in color on the streets of Paris by a young filmmaker named Albert Lamourise. Lamourise was just 34 when he made this movie, and you might think it would be really tough to generate interest in a short aimed at kids made by an unknown filmmaker in France. But not so. Moviegoers everywhere embraced this movie as a real find. It immediately became a worldwide hit and went so far as to win the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay, which is even more amazing when you consider there isn't a word of dialogue in this entire movie. The Red Balloon is, in essence, a buddy movie. It's about the friendship between a little boy, played by the director's son Pascal, and a red balloon. Not the first or last movie star to be full of hot air, I might add, but maybe the most captivating. So here from 1956, a beautiful movie, The Red Balloon. This film was hailed as a classic just about everywhere in the world. It won a British Academy Award. It won a special honor at the Cannes Film Festival. It was also named Best Foreign Film by the New York Film Critics and also won the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay. As a result, big things were expected from its young director, Albert Lamourise, but unfortunately, the 34-year-old director had less success when it came to making feature films. It's ironic that his last success came after he died in 1970 at the age of 48. Lamourise was killed in a helicopter accident while shooting a documentary in Iran. Well, that movie was finally released 8 years after his death. And months later, that final film, which was titled The Lover's Wind, received an Oscar nomination in 1978 for Best Documentary. Now, don't go away. Up next, we have the only original feature film created by the legendary Dr. Seuss.